So essentially, I'm going to be creating content about what I used to want to know when I was in high school, when I was in college, when I was in my 20s. I'm going to create content that is not readily accessible for individuals in an easily understandable way. What do you do when you get fired? What do you do if you're wrongfully terminated? How to protect yourself from retaliation, and how to protect yourself and report sexual harassment. All of this information should be shared and should be readily available for employees everywhere, but it's not. What's up, y'all? My name is Adam Juratovac, and I'm a California lawyer located in the San Francisco Bay Area. And during lockdown, I created over 1,500 videos talking about California law, and more specifically, California employment law. Now, I created these 1,500 videos with my younger self in mind, so I explained and broke down the law in easily digestible chunks and in plain English where everyone could understand it. And I even made a couple videos in Spanish. We created a community of over 500,000 individuals who wanted to learn about California law, who wanted to learn about their rights, and who wanted to help inform and protect their family members with the law that they learned. And if this is the first time we're meeting, it's very nice to meet you. Welcome. I'm really happy you're here with us today. Now let me start by introducing myself. My name is Adam Juratovac, and I'm an 8th year attorney. And although I've worked in several industries, my focus right now is civil litigation and specifically employment law. Before I became a lawyer, I played a couple years of professional football, and I went to college at the University of Idaho where I played football over there as well. So being involved in my community is not new for me. I've been involved in my community ever since I can remember. In the past, I used to coach high school football. Whenever I was playing professional sports, I always made back to give to the elementary schools and middle schools. And I currently still speak at colleges and universities teaching their student athletes and other athletes about life skills and post-athletic career skills. But currently, we're talking about currently. Currently, I'm the president of the Santa Clara County Bar Association's Barristers. I'm on the board of trustees of the Santa Clara County Bar Association. I'm on the board of directors of the San Mateo County Bar Association's Barristers, and I currently serve on the board of directors of the San Francisco Police Athletic League. Now, those are just some of the boards that I currently serve on, but I'm also a member of the Asian Pacific American Bar Association of Silicon Valley, and if you really want to look at my past resume, you could see a lot of the board service that I've had. I've won some championships, I've helped some communities, and I've also helped some people along the way. Now, the question you're probably asking is, what is this guy doing on YouTube? Well, the easy answer is my community of over 500,000 people on Instagram, TikTok, and MySpace requested that I started creating longer form content on YouTube so that way I could better explain and really get into some big legal issues within the state of California. Because on TikTok, Instagram, and MySpace, my videos and my content were limited to around 1 minute. And for the longest time, I couldn't create videos over 1 minute on TikTok, which means I was explaining very complex legal situations and laws and rules in a 1 minute clip. So although I can get the high, heavy level outlines, I wasn't really able to dig deep into the exceptions, the rules, and the rationale why the rules are the way they are. So what I'm planning to do here is creating longer form videos of the most popular videos and the most popular pieces of content that I had on TikTok and Instagram. So I'm going to create videos on California employment law. For example, what do you do when you get fired? What do you do if you're wrongfully terminated? How to protect yourself from retaliation, and how to protect yourself and report sexual harassment. All of this information should be shared and should be readily available for employees everywhere, but it's not. And the information that you could find on the internet and the information that you're being told by certain other individuals is sometimes so complex that it leaves you in a much more difficult position to understand your rights. And it sometimes leads to misunderstanding. So I want to make videos that are educational, informative, easy to understand, and free. The second goal I have on YouTube is I want to create an online journal for myself that I could look back on years later. So right now it's 6 a.m. I'm filming this video by myself in my own office. I'm filming it on my Sony ZV-1 camera on top of my Peak Design tripod. I'm using a new wireless Rode mic 2 Pro that I just purchased and received in the mail yesterday. And I'm using this 14-inch ring light that TikTok sent me in the mail last August. So this is a pretty cool situation because I can tell you, no matter where you're watching this, 10 years from today, I'm going to be in a much different position than here. Well, hopefully my office is a little bit bigger. So what I'm saying is my YouTube channel can essentially be called a vlog, and I'm going to share 3 types of content. So the first type of content I'm going to share, the first piece of that pie, and this is the most important piece, is about California law. I'm a lawyer, so I'm going to be explaining difficult and hard to understand legal issues in easily digestible chunks that people will be informed of and people will begin learning about their rights. I'm a lawyer, that's what I should be sharing about. The second type of content that I'm going to share, the second piece of that pie, is a day in the life. It's going to be my personal vlog where I'm going to be sharing about my career as a lawyer, my daily activities, and cool places I go and cool people that I meet when I'm practicing law and when I'm actually developing and growing my legal career. Now, I don't want to go too far and say that this is going to be a lifestyle vlog, because it's definitely not going to be that. But I do believe people are very interested in what lawyers do on a daily basis and what types of work they do during the week, because it's not always in court. There's a lot of times where they're in the communities, influencing certain decision makers to help policies and to help the community out. But I am very excited about this part because I have traveled around the world speaking on various topics such as civil rights, social media, and law. So you're going to see some cool things. At least I think they're cool. Oh yeah, and in April and May, I actually hosted 2 Stop Asian Hate community rallies in San Jose, California. So you're going to be seeing part of my work and part of the work that I complete in that world too. And I'm very excited about that. And the third type of content that I'm going to create about, the third piece of that pie, is going to be about the community. I'm going to be sharing about the community. Growing up, my parents always taught me that I needed to give back to the community. And if you look at my track record, I always found time to give back, and that's very important to me. So I want this channel to highlight community organizations, community events, and community members who are benefiting everybody. And right now, I live in San Jose, California, so be prepared to see interviews of people who are shaking things up around here. And also, just be prepared to see highlights of great local establishments that deserve to be highlighted, because those are the places that I'm going to frequent around San Jose as I get to know the city a little bit better. So essentially, I'm going to be creating content about what I used to want to know when I was in high school, when I was in college, when I was in my 20s. I'm going to create content that is not readily accessible for individuals in an easily understandable way. And because I'm going to create content like that, I want everyone to start engaging with it. I want the people to start letting me know what information they want to learn about, what legal issues they want me to tackle, because that's the content I want to share. Because this is a really collaborative environment. And I kept on saying that I have around 500,000 followers on social media. It's not about me. It's about the information that we're sharing. It's about the community and the comments that we're going back and forth on in the comment section. Because those are the people who are talking, those are the people who are collaborating, and those are the people who are actually meeting in real life to do cool stuff within their own communities too. So I just need to say this again. The community that we're going to develop on this site, on this YouTube app, is not going to be my community. It's our community. And I'm just lucky enough to be the person who's sharing about the legal side. And I definitely won't take that for granted. Now, one thing you might wonder is, why is this guy doing this for free? Like, what's the MO? I see plenty of lawyers advertising on Google and YouTube and everywhere else. What's the difference between this guy? And I hate to bring it back to, talk to my buddies, but talk to the people on TikTok who know me. Talk to the people on Instagram who follow me. Go check out some of my videos and look at the comment sections of the people who are being informed and helping each other out with the same topics in mind, with the same willingness to help, with the same wantingness to progress their lives. And lastly, I'm really excited to mature and grow as an attorney with y'all on YouTube. Never before have I created this type of content, so I'm really excited to see what comes out, and I'm really excited to see the type of community we can develop and we can create using this platform. So stay tuned, and I'll see you at the next hearing.